Last week, an email was sent out to about half of the members on the EPA's Board of Scientific Counselors, letting them know that their services are no longer needed. Now, this Board of Scientific Counselors, the people on this board are appointed by a president, usually serve 1 to 3 year terms, and half the people on the board were just told that they're not going to be renominated for the term. Your time is up, time to get out. Now, these are members of the scientific community. Scientists, and their job is to review the scientific data that comes into the Environmental Protection Agency to determine, I don't know, if a new pesticide is safe to use, or if it's safe for humans to come in contact with it, or if an industrial plant, if the pollution they're spewing out, if that's going to hurt us. That was the job of this board, to look at all of that data and make those decisions and recommendations to keep Americans safe. Now, half of them are gone. But Scott Pruitt, the climate change denying head of the EPA, has said that what he's thinking about doing is replacing these scientists with people from industry. Now, that should come as no surprise, but it's no less disgusting. He said he wants to replace scientists with corporate hacks. People who profit off the destruction of the environment. People who profit off of the suppression of science. People who profit off of the poisoning of citizens in the United States. Those are now going to be the people making the decisions about what chemicals are safe for them to spray on your children. What chemicals are safe for them to spray on your food. It's not going to be based on science. It's not going to be based on health and safety data. It's going to be based on what's best for a corporation. During the George W. Bush years, the budget for the EPA was a hell of a lot lower than it was during the Obama years. That's a given. George W. Bush and Obama put just as many people in the revolving door system from industry into these agencies as anyone before them. But they never went this far. Even George W. Bush, as dumb as he seemed sometimes, and as much of a war hawk and phony Christian as he was, he never took it to this level. He would occasionally listen to the EPA, and he damn sure listened to the Pentagon in 2006 when they told him that climate change is real and it is a threat to the United States. George W. Bush knew that, understood it, and accepted it. Obama knew it from the beginning because he wasn't an idiot. But now Donald Trump and Scott Pruitt at the EPA are actually launching a war on science within the administration, within the agency. And they're replacing scientists, good, hardworking, honest people who have nothing to gain either way. And they're replacing them with people from industry. People who may have sat on boards of these corporations, people who may have a financial interest in approving a deadly chemical or allowing a corporation to spew pollution into the air, into the water that people are then later going to breathe and drink. And that's what we're looking at today. You know, a lot of things during the Obama years, he had to fix a lot of the mess that George W. Bush created. The economy, just in the last 2-3 years, finally kind of started to rebound. Unemployment numbers went down, job creation went up. So after Bush killed the economy, it took a good 5-6 years for Obama to really get her humming again. It still wasn't perfect by any means. But this kind of assault on something like the environment, this isn't something that we can fix with the next president, reverse it, and start it on the right track again. We're talking about generations of destruction in a matter of years. You can't just go out there with a vacuum cleaner and suck up all this mess. It's in there. It's in the earth. It's in the air. It's in the water for decades. So a lot of the problems caused by the Trump administration, a lot of the ones that are predicted to be caused, can be fixed. It'll take time, but they can be fixed. But the reason I like to talk about the environment so much is because this isn't something we can just reverse. This isn't something that the next president will just come in, after a few months, okay, great, environment's all clean again, climate change is fixed, we got this. No, that's not how this problem works. This problem is a problem that is going to plague generations. And the Trump administration has made absolutely no qualms about the fact that they are always going to put the profits of corporations over the safety of the American public. If you like this video, make sure that you like, comment, and share, and most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want to help support Ring of Fire, go to patreon.com/TheRingOfFire, become a monthly patron to help support independent progressive media.